Anyway, this is the Palermo project. In case you are here for the first time and you're wondering, oh my God, what the heck is this Palermo project? Yes, the full series is on YouTube. You can always go catch it on YouTube. If you type, I think if you do asterisk vid in the chat as well, you will also notice I've done a new video on YouTube as well. It's about statistics that matter for creators. It's a part of a series that I've been doing. Of course, there's commands as well. If you want to find out what the other commands are on the chat, you can just hit command, exclamation mark command, and you get the rest. This will be re-aired on YouTube, right? So those guys who are like, oh my God, I just want to watch this on YouTube, don't worry, you get your chance. So here we are with the Palermo project. What's happening with the team? Okay, essentially, we have got a situation where our team is, we've been working quite hard. We've been working quite hard in terms of making sure that we have the right players. We've only got one slight problem, right? Okay, we've done really well in the transfer market. I don't mean bringing in players. I mean, remember the formula, stats that matter, right? I did one for goalkeepers. Man, I am a verifiable. I will say this about myself. Okay, we are phenomenal at finding goalkeepers because we have made 150 million from 2 keepers, right? This is BK Eaton. We sold him to Arsenal for 70 million. We got it for about 14 million, right? Okay, so he ended up being the world goalkeeper of the year. Then the next season, we brought in Callum Murray for 7.75 from Juventus. He was the backup keeper at Juventus. And then, right, okay, the following, last season, we sold Callum Murray to Bayern Munich for it's going to be 85 million. They will have to end up paying us 85 million, right? Basically, it works out this way. If Bayern Munich win the Champions League, they're going to give us another 17 million, I think. I think that's I say that 12 or 17, okay? And then per appearance, it's only 100,000. That's it. And they got installments to pay as well. So they're going to have to cough out 85 million for him. And what I want to do, my plan is very simple. You see this other keeper that they have, Roberto Pereira? We're going to buy him. We're going to buy this keeper from this team. Yes, my plan is to take, because we signed Hugo Martins. I think he was meant to be cover, right, for 1.4 million. So far, his performances, I won't jump up and down. He's not in the same category as those keepers. But look at Hugo Martins at the moment. Save rate, 99%. Expected goals prevented, quite okay. I mean, he's if you didn't watch the last game, okay, we're not going to talk about how good he is or whatever, right? Because whenever I do that, they screw up. So you just have to watch the last game. I'm not going to talk about him anymore because I have a habit of jinxing my own team. So we'll let the keeper go. So we might be looking for a new keeper. We also signed this keeper as a backup. I mean, if you look at this keeper, his value is actually more than this keeper. 1.4 million. Yeah, baby. We are into this little game that I'm playing right now. I want to make as much money as I can because you have to remember, we're not a big squad. We have a small stadium, about 30,000. It's like an Aberdeen kind of stadium. Imagine, I feel like Aberdeen playing Real Madrid every time. It's like my Aberdeen fans are going all the way to Real Madrid. Hey, we're from Aberdeen, that kind of thing. Right? We're a small little town, small little club with big dreams and ambitions. So what I'm doing to control the situation is very simple. Okay. Now, every time players hit about 8.5 million, this per annum, FYI. Okay, this is not like weekly, right? So if I were to convert this, in case you guys are sick and tired of doing mental calculations in your heads, if we do this and we go down to we got a wage, we do weekly, right? Okay, in terms of weekly wages, right? I gotta reload the skin then. Let's go Football Manager, confirm. Weekly wages, £145,000 per week, 74,000. My best players, my most expensive player is this guy. He's worth 60 million. We pay him £74,000 per week. Leones, the most the highest wages I'm paying for is Leones, 145,000. He's worth 85 million right now. This guy, 140,000 per week. So I have a cap. The moment I hit 150K, I'm thinking about bringing in new players, right? So I reckon that Leones will be going. Yeah. Because you have to remember, these star players just, you just have to play them a certain amount of games, right? And I've noticed one thing as well. I know that I'm not the sort that worries about players being unhappy. I've never have, right? Until today, right? I never cared. If you're unhappy, say la vie. Such is life. Go, I'm the manager. If you're not happy with the situation, you can leave the club. We'll find somebody else. That's the philosophy. So we are now going to speed things up. We are going to zoom in and we're going to go, right? So and we are playing. So this is our run so far. We had a preseason. We played some funky teams like Miselimire. Then we played Lazio in a friendly. Whoever this team is, I don't know. Whoever this team is, I don't know. Okay. S-Man was managing most of these games, right? So I just went to the day and then let the S-Man do it. Then Verona, our first game. This was terrible, man. We started out. This is the game where Callum Murray was like 6.5 his average. The moment we played this game, I was so pissed off, right? Okay. Part of the reason why I let Callum Murray go was he cost us this game, in a sense. So when Bayern Munich came with 85 million, I said, done. When am I going to sell a keeper for 85 million, man? So he's gone. So this was a game we should have won. We hit the woodwork countless times. I can't remember. We hit the woodwork 3 times in this game. One match, 3 times. We were all over Verona, but they managed to beat us. So c'est la vie. Such is life. These kind of things happen. Why hold it? Don't hold it against the game. So now what we got is we got a few matches to play. I'm looking to beat Napoli, Dinamo, Roma, and then we've got this top of the table clash. This is the match I want to win. Because in Serie A, if you are tied at the top of the table, goal difference doesn't come into play. What comes into play is head to head. So this is this is the match for us. Milan is going to be the match, right? Okay. All right, so we got Leones, Karna, Morten Hansen missed a penalty, man. 2 penalties. Oops, I gotta rest some players. Looking at the situation, we got quite a few players that are fine. We're gonna rest him for a day. We're not push him to the point of his I don't want to push them until they're breaking points. Okay, so we've got others. I think the others we got the subs bench, right? Basically the subs bench is the one that I have to worry about. These guys, they need to we'll just stick here much faster. 1, 2 Bella Kotchap, Tobias, Morten Hansen, Flores. Okay, these guys, they're going to have to rest for a day. The rest, they're fine. Okay, so we'll just rest this bunch of players for a day, and they'll be fine after that. Charlie Noble, how I'm proud of this boy. I'm so proud of him. He came through, he's come through our academy, okay? He's scored 2 goals for us last season. Senior goals. He now currently holds a record for the youngest youngest goal scorer ever. And he scored a goal for Wales at the age of 17 this season. So he made 1 appearance for Wales. His debut appearance for Wales, he scored a goal. I'm like a proud daddy, man. So we're going to make sure that I want to add him to the squad for the... we're not going to bring Krieger. We'll just bring him. Give him a chance to play. And I've got to set up the team for the actual game. I'm just going to pick some of these players really quickly. Flores, he's going to start because his numbers have been absolutely outstanding. Zuko is almost fit. Tarcisio will come in. We'll play Lozano here. Zuko, no. Where's Fatih Kanti? Don't tell me Fatih Kanti is injured. Yeah, he is. These are all the injured players. All right, so we got Kasedi is out for about 2 weeks, and then we got Raimondi is out. We got these guys, they're on loan. Okay, so Fatih Kanti is somewhere. I just don't see him. Okay. He must be doing a really good job of hiding from me. Okay. Wait, where the heck is Fatih Kanti suddenly? And here I want to go really fast. I can't find my place. Bella Kotchap. Okay. Where are you, Fatih? Where's Fatih Kanti? Really? He can't be injured, man. Oh, no wonder. Idiot. Seriously, I gotta learn how to play this game, man. There he is. Okay. Zuko might start. So we'll see. I like Zuko. Zuko is able to split defenses with passes. But I'm choosing this because the guys who don't get chosen, what will happen is the AI will make them available for the under 23 game. So I want to make sure that certain players are in that are already set up. Okay, we're not going to play Zuko actually. I'm going to give Lozano a chance. So I set up my lineup, man. Morbe, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. Once again, guys, once we're done with this, we're going to swing over and we're going to be going to raid our friend FM King, who is doing the FM community charity stream, right? So that's our plan. So stick around, show some love. Here we go. So we've got Napoli gave us a fright, right? Last season, I was so cocky going into that game. Yeah, I can tell you why I was so cocky. I know how cocky I was playing against Napoli. I've never lost to Napoli in the league. Last season, they gave us a fright, man. 4-3, the match ended. We lost Hansen. This was a ding-dong match, though, all the way. I pushed to the 78th minute. They scored one goal, made it 4-3, and we were leading. And I had to go into a defensive mentality, but still maintain my lines against them. It was a crazy, crazy game. And right now, I'm like thinking to myself, hey, are we going to be playing the same way? And there I was. I wanted to go fast. Oh, man. Thanks. Foxy is fun, man. Foxy is an inspiration to everybody who wants to, like, beat challenges, right? Set a challenge for themselves. Foxy has grown a lot, not as a content creator, but as a person. I mean, of course, as a content creator too. But what I meant was as a person, right? You look at Foxy when he first started streaming, and then look at Foxy now because I'm talking about his desire to improve himself every time, and his attitude towards health, and because I like him a lot because he does a lot of running as well. Because I used to be a runner. I'm trying to get my fitness back because I want to go climb a mountain. So I've got like big goals, man, for next year. So I'm going to climb this mountain, which has got an extreme elevation, right? And there's a vertical rock climb as well during that whole thing. So yeah, I got to get myself fit. Okay, so here we go. They do a lot of build up on the left, a lot of build up on the right. Let's look at the formation that they are lining up with: the wing back, full back. This side is not going to be really attacking. They're going to hang on to the back. They got the inverted winger. They're going to drop a lot of balls into this pocket, right? So what's going to happen is they're going to hold the ball. This fullback, I'm not very worried about this formation. So because when you have a DLP holds position, this CMD if he's a CMS, I might be a bit worried. But it looks like a whole position. They're trying to build play out from the back. They want to hold possession as much as possible. We're going to try Napoli play a route one style. Guys, you got to zoom in. Guys, seriously. Okay, guys. Napoli is playing a route one style. Is there something wrong with this game where we got to... Oh man, Maradona he's kicking himself in the grave, man. Hey, I walk for FM. How are you doing, man? Oh my God, Maradona must be. What is going on here? If he's having yet a voice. What's wrong with you? Huh? Hey, Rebroff ready for other games. Lozano happy. You see what I mean? I have never reacted to him being unhappy. Okay, because last season we signed him as an important player. Okay, do you know when he started playing games? The whole season, right? I didn't bother playing him. Like, maybe off the bench comes on. It was only towards the end of the season, right? I gave him a couple of runs because I wasn't too sure how he's gonna, whether he can add to our team, right? So was trying him out different positions. I want to see how I can get the best out of him. So he got pissed, right? So he wanted to leave the club. I ignored him because there's one thing I don't do in this game. I never react to player unhappiness. I don't care if you're the captain, whatever, I'll kick you out of the room, man. I model the way I play the game. If you give me attitude, you're benched. If you give me more attitude, you're in the second team. You give me some more attitude, you're out of the team. I'll kick you out of the team. I'll sell you. I don't care if I have to take a loss, but you're gone. That's the way I play the game. I don't handle all this Mickey Mouse shit. Hey, Hanyo, how are you, brother? Hey, loving that spreadsheet, data overload. Hey, boy, hey, you want to see some more? Come. I show you something. I knew that somebody would come in here and talk about the spreadsheet. There we go. Hey, data overload, baby. Look at this, brother. Okay, who is the best at creating chances in my team? Leones. I just did the video today, right? So this guy is to play. Morten Hansen is pretty good at creating chances. Lloyd Ovono on the ground. This is from the appearances last season, right? Then, of course, our Gutierrez and Alcana. So my strike force up top has been very good at making chances. I mean, put things into perspective, right? If I simulated one entire season, okay, of Football Manager, Lionel Messi playing off the right wing is 47. If you saw the video today, right? This is 58. So I've got, when it comes to chance creation, we got quite a few. Of course, they don't all play together. So I've got to think about how I'm going to fit as many of these, creators as possible. So looking at this setup, like Ovono, if he's playing as the inside forward on the right side, he creates chances. Gonzalo Gutierrez can create chances from anywhere. Leones also can create chances from the right side or as a striker. So the only common denominator here is Hansen. So looking at the situation, there's not much difference between Kana and Hansen, right? Hansen played 39 games. His average rating is, we're going to have to give Hansen a go, man. I just looked at his wages as well. Hansen, what's Kana's wages? Kana's wages, 8 million. Shit. That's a lot of money for a player. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm like a Scrooge, man. My players, the moment they want 160,000 pounds a week transfer, out you go. I don't keep them. Data porn, right? Data porn all the way, brother. I mean, I warned everybody, right? I did tell the whole community, keep me away from Excel spreadsheet, because most of you probably don't remember what I was like when it was Championship Managers. I mean, my threads were full of spreadsheets. Because that's all I did. I go mentality. Let's figure out how mentality in this combination, we simulate 15 seasons, 20 seasons, and okay, we'll check this. Okay, now let's simulate another 20 seasons, find out the impact of training. Okay, fine, let's figure out. I was a nutter, man. I had nothing better to do in my life but play with spreadsheets. So I told myself, I'm not going to do that again. I'm getting older. Time is running out on me. The clock is ticking, baby. You want me to spend all my life looking at a spreadsheet? I'm not doing that. So I kept saying, and if you read, the guys at FM Scout were kind enough, they asked me for the post, right? Initial post that was on the forums. So I said, look, it's a long ass post, man. Okay. So I said, no, don't worry, we'll edit it, we'll do everything, we'll polish it up, we'll put it on our site. So I said, hey, go for it, man. The more people have access to it, maybe it'll help them out. And I read through my own post. The first 2,000 or 3,000 words of the post, I've talked about, I'm not going to use a spreadsheet. I'm not going to use a spreadsheet. I'm not using a spreadsheet. I'm not using. The last 2,000 words of that post have got me using spreadsheets. Can you imagine the turnaround? Man. I'm so disappointed with myself. I can't even keep a simple promise like that to myself. What the hell is wrong with me, man? I'm useless. My wife will laugh at me. My wife told me the same thing. I have this problem called obsession. Okay. Now, when I want to do something, I want to do it right, I'm obsessed. I'm very obsessed. I get obsessed. I'll just go for it. Okay, we're gonna have to take advantage of this. See, our boys are coming into this game fully prepared, right? They look at the match conditioning. Half these players are not gonna last. Okay, so we're putting a trigger press on their back. No, we're not going to do it to the fullbacks. I don't think we'd want to do this to the fullbacks, because then we're pulling our trigger press. Our trigger press is actually he's just mindless, So everyone's waiting for a mistake. I just want to focus on the right ones. If the defenders make a mistake, I want my players to pounce. If the goalkeeper makes a mistake, I want my strikers to pounce. So this is hard tackling on this player, and we're putting a lot of attention on this player. But is he a Mazzala? He's a ball-winning midfielder. All right. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting. Ball-winning midfielder. Somebody wants to take on a ball-winning midfielder. All right, this will be a first, man. Okay, never mind. Let's go. All right, guys. Let's do this, man. Let's get out there. Let's take the game to them. We'll play on a slightly higher tempo. We will definitely bring the fire, the storm, the hailstones, everything. Come, let's go. We gotta push. Real rude. Long time no see. How are you, man? But our family is good. Hope yours is doing well. Hope your family is doing well, man. Hope everybody's families are doing well. Right, all the kids, mothers, fathers, everyone. My wife is going away tomorrow, man. I'm gonna have to look after the kids by myself. No, not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. So I'll be all alone, man. All alone with the kids. So I told her I'm taking the boys to a jungle. I'll tell her that when I'm sending her to the airport. Don't worry, I'm gonna get some mosquito repellent for them. My boys don't even know about it yet. Opening goal! Oh man, come on, is he offside? He could be, man. He could be. He looked a bit off. He looked just a tad bit off, man. No, it's a good goal, baby. Napoli have done it again. Napoli are the kindest team in the world, right? They are so very, very, welcoming. We came to this area, they say, hey, welcome to this area. You're new here, hey? Here's 3 points. First win of the season was to Napoli. Let's not get cocky. That's exactly what I did the last time we were against them, right? And then they came back firing, man, on all cylinders. But we want to put so much pressure on their back line because they're tired. We're going to move the ball. Now we're going to move the ball even more. Hey, baby. Come. I'm having an evil laugh right now. Oh, you sweet. Oh, man. They should have gone in. What a move. Okay, boys. Encourage them. No. Praise them. They're playing brilliantly right now. Leones with the free kick. Shoots, strikes, the keeper. Asisio. This guy is always wearing a green hairband. He's a hero in my book, man. Fati out to Leones. Leones, what can he do? He slips it to the fullback. The fullback comes in. This Lozano, Flores, Asisio. Out. Oh, sad pass there. What is your problem? Nervous. You're nervous. Okay, let's try and understand Mr. Nervous here, okay? All right. Mr. Nervous is worth 40 million. You know why he's nervous? He doesn't get the chance to play very often. And the problem for him is the player who usually plays in his position is less than half his value. He's probably going, oh my God, I need to play well or else I'll never get a chance to play. The last time you only gave me a chance to play in the last 15 games of the season. Okay, come on. You sweet thing, you scored the equalizer. Come on, Napoli. Hey, boys. This is going to be a belter. It's another one of those 4-3 games again. It's another one of those. It's going to be a belter, guys. Okay, we're going to speed things up. This is too slow for me. Okay, let's go. All right, goes. Oh, come on. Okay, we're going to slow the tempo down. We're going to take control of the game. All right. Okay, why do I slow tempo down? Because it's very simple. We're wasting chances. That's all. Okay, let's go, boys. Napoli 9, come on, boys. Fullback. Okay, double whammy. Those guys gonna come out. Okay, so we're gonna go wide and we're gonna come, and then we're gonna go wing back on attack. We start slightly differently right now. We're gonna do an underlap here. This guy's gonna hold up the ball. He's gonna look for inside runs. Okay, and then we don't do anything on the other side. Again, we push everything up. Fati Kantita, Sisio Lozano. Ball winning midfielder and deep line playmaker, right? So we're asking to be a Mazzala. So Then we'll throw the water bottle at the boys. Patikanti to Tarcisio. There we go. Chico is making his run. Gets in. It's going to be Flores. Lozano. Chico D'Amico does it again. Oh, baby. Okay, I'll slow it down. This might be too fast for you guys, right? Chico D'Amico does it again, man. A slight formation. Because they're playing fullbacks, right? Those fullbacks are going to be a bit more conservative. So why don't I just put more pressure on them since they don't want to come out and play? And they do like overloads on the flanks as well. To create more problems with them. And then we've got the guy on the left. He's going to be doing focus play with an underlap. So he's going to be looking for inside run. So there's a double whammy going on right now in this formation. Lozano, there we go. Ooh, Kana, come on. Was a good chance, man. Okay, let's go. Gonzalo Gutierrez, the magician. Oh, no. Leones picks up the pieces. Bella Kochap. This is good football again. Got Guti now. Leo does well. Gets inside. Have you noticed he's diving every time he goes near the box, he falls? I mean, and then he gets injured. What the? He got Abel. I'm hoping it's not a long-term injury. Okay, we're gonna put Thomas in, put some more. And then our next substitution will have to be Fatih Kanti. Yeah, we're gonna make the substitution now. I don't know wait until it's too late. Zuko can come on. All right, time for us to dial things down. And we just drop this instead of keeping the pressure all the way. We're playing at a slightly lower tempo. We'll keep the underlap. Okay, I'm gonna drop the underlap. Okay, we're gonna dial down the intensity. We'll see out the game. Go down the defensive. Keep everything going the same way. Just drop this so the boys track as basically get them all to come back together. You know, hold hands merrily and kind of shit. Oh, shish kebabs. Forgot something. And we got a wingback on support here. We don't need Chico now to bolt forward. He's already scored the goal. We're trying to get through this phase where, you know, we a lot of football to be played, right? Yeah, a 2-1 win, 5-1 win is still a win. But we want to conserve our players' energy levels as well. Done. Saw that match out brilliantly. What the hell? I'm not happy with defensive work. I'm not happy with midfield work. I'm not happy with finishing. Done. See what happens. Or demotivated. See, in Alex Ferguson's own words, you cannot be predictable. You cannot be predictable. Even in Football Manager, you cannot be predictable. When you... never mind, it's okay. 3 to 4 weeks. Brutal game. Napoli are right now taking things a bit too seriously, right? Okay. Obviously, they are a bit pissed off at the fact that this team that was from Serie A in its very first season, everyone has expected us to go down, right? Opening day, one of the first few matches of the season. It wasn't the first few match, right? It was like September. We beat them away. We went to their house and collected 3 points in our very first season in Serie A. Since then, the only time we've lost to them is in the Italian Cup. And then they got thumped. So far, Napoli have been the kindest team to us, man. The once great giants of Naples. Okay, we gotta have to worry about the team now. We got another match coming up. We've got a lot of games to be played. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna rest the majority of the squad. They just played so that they don't get injured. We're also looking at Leones. He's gonna be removed from position, so we're gonna have to bring in. In fact, we're not gonna be playing this. We thought those two. We're gonna have to switch to this formation for a while. Right. We got Kana, we got Morten Hansen, we can put them up. Who am I playing? Dinamo Bucharest away from home. We're going to give them a bit of respect. Okay, we're not going to assume that they are a walkover. Let's not. I'm not doing that again. I'm so not doing that again. The last time I did that, I lost the game. Mommy, help. Yeah, this is a solid performance from our team, man. I like this. Okay, XG performance, very nice. Okay, I like the fact, okay, in terms of XG, we're all over them. See, I like this, right? We got build up play. Tarcisio is a very big part of how we play the game. And if I'm looking at our performances right now, I come in here and I do my assessment of my team. We're doing quite okay. I mean, XG to goals ratio, I'm a bit disappointed with some of the strikers, right? So far, I think we're a bit slow. The season has just started. I'm not very pleased with how we're playing. Here we go. Morten Hansen, 3.59. Out of these, 2 of these are penalties. 2 of these. So if I take 0.84 times 0.85 is 1.64. I take minus 1.64. I mean, he's actually still good from open play, but I think his penalty he's taking is horrific, man. I mean, he used to be, I think Atletico Madrid and Sevilla won him. Okay. As long as they're willing to pay 85 million for my players, they can have him. We'll just find another player. Okay. To play this attributeless kind of save, you always need to be doing your spreadsheets. Like the time that you do your spreadsheets, like there are 2 phases when you do your spreadsheets, right? The first one is going to be sometime in November. You export all the data out. You export all the data out, put it in a spreadsheet, and you gotta know well in advance what you might have to look for. Defenders, midfielders, in this case, I will have to look for goalkeepers as well as wingers and strikers. Because they're trying to pinch some of our players. So I'm going to have to do that. So that's the first time you do it. The second time I think I do it is in close to... the second time is end of season, June. Yeah, before the next transfer window. Otherwise, the data doesn't help. Yeah, data doesn't export for the next season. Man. That's the only downside to this game. I guess SI can't afford to give us data that we can keep forever. Otherwise, this game is going to be unplayable. It's going to be unplayable. You guys we're going to struggle because there's too much number crunching for the match engine. There's too much number crunching going on. Yeah. But goalkeepers are my. We're going to have to. Okay, Hugo Martins is not that good. Okay, let's just get one thing right. He's just a backup. He was never meant to be phenomenal. He's not phenomenal. We had 2 phenomenal world-class goalkeepers. We sold them, and I've identified the next world-class goalkeeper. So we got our world-class goalkeepers. Players. How do I know my world-class goalkeepers? It's really simple, right? This game is not rocket. When it comes to goalkeepers, the easiest one to find. Like there's no rocket science to this. Okay, this one is from last season. Philip Sanchez Martins. So he hasn't been playing yet. So he hasn't played enough games. This is Lay. How many? I don't know how many appear on there. He hasn't played enough games. 2 games. I know he's in here because of last season in the Premiership did really well. Okay. This is Lay. He's already made 35 appearances, so he'll have data. So let's see his analysis. If you don't get it here, you can always go to the what happened to his advanced goalkeeping, man? There we go. Advanced goalkeeping. You can always go to league data, right? This is also in the league data. Okay, Lay is like 78 is pretty average, but I mean most keepers are going to be 76 to 80. You're going to find the rare ones at 80, 81. Those in 80, 81 with this kind of goals prevented, man, you should think about signing them. He's not bad. And this guy is injured. Oh, lovely. 2 to 60. Okay, he's injury prone. He's quite injury prone, no? 2 days, 6 days, 6 days, 3 weeks. Then he's damn injury prone, man. He's so injury prone. Wait, this is only 1 season, so 6, 9. He doesn't get big injuries, right? And 1 major injury. Specialist 2 months. Then 2 major injuries in back-to-back. Twisted ankle versus Albania, 4 weeks. Then after it was out for 7 months. Okay, forget it. 2 months. No. We're not going to look at this keeper. I think this keeper is fantastic. Right, fantastic. His numbers are insane. He's got one of the highest expected goals prevented, I've noticed. Right, so, but he's very injury prone. I mean, it's no different from Callum Murray. Callum Murray was also injury prone. This guy is just insane, man. His numbers. When he's fit, he's unstoppable. So I still might want to sign him because Hugo Martins is a very good second. So Why not, huh? He becomes really good, then another club comes in, makes an offer for him, I send him for another 80 million. And the game tends to, I noticed one thing, the game tends to like to buy these players when they're 22, 20, 21, 22, and they'll be willing to pay good money for them. Okay, all right, let's go. What are they playing? 4-4-2. 4-3-1-2 to 4-4-2. Inverted winger Mazzala, deep line. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going through the center. See, deep line playmaker Mazzala. Mazzala comes in here, inverted winger comes. There are two ways of playing this, right? I can either go down the flanks, spin the wing backs, and then hammer the middle, right? And means my central midfielder attacks through the middle. That's one solid way of doing it. If I play the 4-3-1-2, I still give these wing backs a chance to come up the pitch. Of course, the 4-3-1-2 is going to need my fullbacks to come up the pitch. But if we lose the ball anywhere in transition, I'm open to one over the top. Okay. And, we already know that we have only one choice, right? Okay, look at the boys. They're super fit. Hey. Thank you very much. Let's go, babies. Okay, now we're going to give Hernandez a chance. You're going to save Tobias. No. Tobias Agustin Anderson's our captain. My captain, you play. There is no way you're not playing. Jorge Alberto, you'll play here. Lozano gets to play. Ovono, Gutierrez. Where's Bova? Bova for Chico. Rest Chico. I don't want to overplay the youngsters. This guy is still only 23. Okay, 23 years old means I can overplay him. This guy, Flores, 25 years old. Okay, this guy who is 7.5 million is playing better than this guy who is 150 million. Can you believe it? Holy cow, okay, this game is a bit, the data is just proving that that Flores is a better player. Away from home, he's gonna be solid. Yeah. Okay, so we are playing Zagreb away from home. We want to put pressure on those wing backs again, right? We don't want them to come out and play. So for the next match, what we'll do is we do exactly the same thing we did against Napoli, which is unrelenting pressure from the start. And let's take the game to them, babies. The plan is to put as much pressure as I can on them from the get-go. I would love, I know sitting back and being patient is just not my thing. But I don't see myself as that kind of a manager even in real life. I'm like, go there, play to win. If you want to play for a draw, don't play for me. Okay. All right, so we got Noble, okay, Oprea, okay, we're going to give Oprea a chance to play. Thomas, Krieger, you can come off. We don't need a second keeper. Okay, Tarcisio, okay, this game, yeah, we want to take it to them, so bring Tarcisio. He's going to win second balls for us all day long. Okay, then we got Hansen, we got Bova. Bova will be number, okay, Oprea is take a break. Do I play Oprea or Bova? Okay, I bring Oprea. This guy is a youngster from our academy. Okay, so he's coming. This guy is just from our academy. He just showed up, right? Played for us in the academy. So far 6.70. I need a few more games. I need to give him a few more games. Maybe Charlie Noble will. Do I play Charlie Noble? Are we that confident of beating this team? We'll do that in the home leg. Okay, let the fans taste the boys. See what they can do. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got defenders: Zuko, Hansen, Oprea, Thomas, Bova. Left back, right back. DM. He can play as a DM, right? But no central midfielder. Oh, we got DM here. Zuko. Yeah, Zuko. Okay, I'll tell you what. Jorge Alberto, you sit out. Put this guy in. Bova can play in two positions, that's fine. Luca Flores, left back. Thomas, Oprea. Bova can come here, and can come here. Okay, Zuko can come here. And Zuko can come here and here. Hansen is going to come up here. Thomas will come for him. In fact, yeah, okay, that's it. Let's go. I'm not scouting I'm not looking at the U teams at the moment. we have added to our youth squad. So we do a generational thing, right? So I wait for every 3 seasons. I'm out there scouting all the 17-year-olds and bringing them to our club. That's the plan. I don't do it every season. I do it once every 3 seasons so that they have got a chance to play in the senior team. Okay, so we got this Faber as a chance, right? So, okay, what are we going to do for this next match? Come on, boys. Hurry up. I thought we reached the next match. Okay. All right. So, who have we got in this Champions League? Our group is not bad. We got Dinamo Zagreb. We got PSV Eindhoven inside the group. So, let's check out the groups, man. So, Champions League groups, in case you guys are wondering. Barcelona have opened with 2 wins already. Then got Hertha Berlin, Palermo, PSV, Dinamo. There's also a group of death. I'll show you the group of death. Milan, is it? No, there's one more. PSG, Real Madrid, Shakhtar. There we go. PSG, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, Juventus. Thank God we're not in this group. So the more I saw that group, I went like, oh. I don't mind being in that group. I think you take out, if you can win that group or you can come in second, it's quite an achievement, right? Okay, so we've got roaming playmaker. All right, what we're gonna do is gonna go to opposition. Next match only, go to the opposition instructions. Come in here. Let's take the roaming playmaker out of the equation. He's out of the equation already. We got a goalkeeper. We're gonna trigger the press. 2 defenders. The winger. Why am I pressing the winger? No. Don't press the winger. Okay. We got tight marking on this guy. Why we got tight marking on this striker? Well, okay, makes some sense. I think he's gonna explode out. Right? Okay. All right, let's go. All right. Okay, now for this match only, Chico D'Amico. Take underlap again. Increase the tempo. Go up. And let's go. Trash arms. I hardly ever do this, right? You guys know that about me. I don't know, man. I never used to bother. But I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it now. I'm probably going to stop doing it because I don't really like it. Chico, nice work. To Ovono. Ovono feeds Chico. Oh, nice work from the boys. There's a lot of passing, good passing going on. And Chico's in. Chico's done it again. 2 goals in a row. We've released the mighty Chico. The mighty Chico has been released, unleashed again. Fatih Kanti, good run. Look at him, man, coming inside and then he just smashes that home. All right, Chico's doing well. Listening to the instructions the manager's given him. In case you're wondering what those were. In case you guys are wondering, right? He's got sit narrow and mark tighter. Here we go. Vang. Good reading of the game from Chico. Sagustin Anderson. Bella Kochak. Lozano. Out to Andy. Andy goes running down the flanks and then meets traffic. Oh, Andy, you're not impressing me, man. You are so not impressing me. Chico once again goes wide this time. Drops in a cross. It's a brilliant goal from Mikel Lozano. What a goal from Lozano. Ovono is really linking up plays, making Leones sweat. Chico. What a cross. Lozano finally scoring a goal. I wonder how many more goals he's going to score to justify the 30 million value that he has. Okay, very good. Okay, looks like second half we can think of taking off Kana and putting on Charlie Noble. All right. Then Jika. We see we get more goals. Yeah, man. Be good. Who's this? Bizama. Oh, this is a very fast transition from them. Wang. Oh, this is good work from the home team. Looking for a chance to unleash one from the edge of the area. The boys are closing them down really well. There's got free runners on the left. Across, it's a tap in. This is where the lack of a world-class keeper is going to hurt us. These are backup keepers that I'm playing with right, until I find my world-class keeper. That was a tap-in, man. Very bad. This, look at this, right? This is the reason why I am very worried about. That's why Flores is playing so much. A wingback on the left has always been the superb Flores. Wang, Bella Kochap with the header. This is getting a bit worrying for me. Oh, it's a cross. It's a second goal. But is this time, I think he might just be a fraction outside. But he looked like he timed his run well. No. Okay, he is not playing well. And I did not blame Flores. Chico, the reason why this is happening is because Chico has gone hunting, right? So we told Chico to go hunting, right? Chico went hunting, so we're gonna ask Chico to stop hunting. Anyway, well, they should dial things down, right? They've been getting a lot of guys coming in, players making these runs inside. Ovono is not playing well, so we're gonna take Ovono off. Yes, I'm making the bold decision of bringing on, you know who? The young Welshman, 17-year-old. The next great Gareth Bale. He's only 17 years old, already worth 40 million. Hails from our academy, scored a goal on his debut for the club in the league, and then when he got called up to the Welsh national side at the age of 17, he scored on his debut too. Chico is looking very tired, so then we bring on Bova. This is not I want. Okay, we were supposed to play Oprea, but this game is a bit tight. So we'll bring on Bova. And then we'll refresh the midfield with Zuko. So that should help us see out this game. I do expect them to come charging at us. It's a very even game though. Bova out to Zuko, to Stasisio. Segustin Anderson, the captain, who hails from Serie A. Zuko, nice work. Kana, Noble, Bova. It's a cross. It's Lozano with the second goal. This is a good day, man. A good day. Okay. My captain is tired. That's why I wanted to delay the substitution. I forgot. I only have 3 subs. Oops. Okay. Dial down intensity. Save the legs. Okay, defensive. We know what we're doing. Pump. That's it. That should be enough. Brings down the intensity. I avoid injury. Okay. At least I hope I avoid injury. This is how you dial down intensity, right? So, I mean, we don't adjust our lines. They will definitely come, but I don't think they will pose that much of a danger. I got AP now, CM. Yeah, that's it. We done it again. Another win. Demotivated. What, Mikel Lozano? You need me to coddle you, is it? Shut up. Get out of here. I'm not going to do that. You've been on a good run lately, but that was something else. Well, we are doing well. No. That's for you to decide. I'll just focus on my team. Morale seems really high at the moment. How far can it take you? Confidence and morale can go up and down like a yo-yo. The dynamics are really hard to manage, so I can only hope this lasts a while longer. No, that's hopeful thinking, man. This is the sort of thing that we need to build on and take advantage of. We can cultivate a strong team spirit. We'll be onto something special. Yes, exactly. Oh my goodness, 2 players sent off in one game. Elsewhere, let's take a look at the rest of the results on the Champions League, right? Okay. So we've got Barcelona, Man City lost the first game to Barcelona 4-1. Ooh. Wonder who's the manager here. Pedro Martins. Who in the world is Pedro Martins? Yeah, of course, I don't know his attributes. We're playing without attributes, right? Okay. Pedro Martins, Ruben Diaz still here. Erling Haaland is in the club. Okay. Then we've got Hertha Berlin setting the pace here. We're keeping pace. Okay, good. Then Bilbao, Monaco. Then we got PSG, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, Juventus still without a result. I mean, the Italian clubs, Inter and Palermo are doing okay. Milan are doing so. All three Italian clubs except for Juve. Yes, why is Juve there, man? Why is Juve even disappointed with Juve? Really disappointed with Juve. Okay, so we've negotiated the Champions League. That's good news. Okay, once again, we're going to go into our squad. We're going to pick the players that I know I'm going to rely on for the next game, right? So we're going to rely on him. We're going to rely on him. We're not going to rely on you. You didn't have a good game. Fatih Kanti going to rely on you. Mikel, you're going to rely on you. You had a bad game. You go back to training. We're going to rely on you. Kana, you go back to training. You had a bad game. Okay. Okay, all of you, hey, take a day off, brothers. Don't come to training. The rest of you, screwed up. Come for training. Nobody cares about the zebras, right? Exactly. Think about it, right? Think about it, guys. Okay, let's think about this, right? Okay, I don't want to say anything, right? But the two clubs that made a big hoo-ha about their name and the rights to use their name in games both have problems. Manchester United, Juventus is even more extreme, right? Juventus are playing. The football that's coming out of Juventus is so bad, right? They make Brighton look good. Hey, Barney Stinson, welcome to the channel, brother. Hope you're having a good time. Of course. Yes, in case you guys are wondering, right, what this Joker is doing here, because I'm not normally on Twitch. It's because, guys, normally I am on YouTube, right? So normally, yes, I stream 3 times a week on YouTube, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On Wednesdays, you can bring your tactics. You can play your tactics, and I'm not much of a player, but I'll give you some advice. I'll help you guys out. And then for feedback. And then Mondays and Fridays, you got my Palermo project. Oh la la. Guess what? I guess the training has to be adjusted, guys, because I forgot to do this. Schedule. Okay, let's go in. Calendar. Ding, 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 ding. What's this? This one should be the complete training guide, right? Boom, boom. And then this one should be lazy match. Complete training. Oh, this I love this about training. It's all it needs to be is balance. That's it. Once your training is balanced, you're fine. It's double match practice. I don't need that. I just need to take. This is too much. Okay, we're gonna remove this. I need match practice in here. So chance creation is good. I think I'll remove the physical. Chance creation, transition, restrict, transition. Okay, this is all good. Do I want match practice? Match practice will help with the rolls. That's the reason why I like it. Okay, so rest. Oh, there's a game. Okay, we'll do this here like this. And then we'll match practice here. Then we come in here. Boom, boom. We got. Now I don't need match practice here. You can do match review. They'll learn their tactics a bit more, and then we come in here. We get this. Okay, good, nice. All right, and then what about this mess? This mess over here. Okay. All right. Match practice is fine. Match practice is fine. Double match practices. I love this, man. Okay. All right. We can do attacking movement here, defensive shape here, because we want you know why I do this, guys? Because 2 things, right? First, it works on rolls. So if they go for trading, not only did they get a bonus for the next match, but they also work on the roles for the roles that you're trading them in. And so that's like, who doesn't want? I mean, seriously, the game gives you a bonus that kicks in for the first 15 minutes of the match. You don't want it. Seriously, is there something wrong with you? I mean, like, you run for, like, somebody gives you a discount to go and watch a movie. You're probably going to do that, right? Yeah? Let's get it. Hey, you don't have to pay for the first 15 minutes of the buffet. I mean, if somebody were to do that to me and says, Daljit, there's a buffet, you don't have to pay for the first 15 minutes. But after that, you need to pay. Man, oh, man. I'm going to go nuts, man. Yeah, I think, yes, I definitely am the sort that's going to use it. Yeah. Okay, so bonuses here. Yeah, this one. Okay, chance creation is very important. Okay, because this is the one that gives you crossing, passing, technique, decisions, flare off the ball. Chance conversion is finishing. Right. But what I find in training is that when you go to training, right, for strikers, it's better if you work on two things, right? Because already training is working off the ball, right? So what I like to do, and I find this works really well, is you work on finishing for the strikers. So let's see if I've done that. Hey, talking about it, have we done it? Shooting. Yeah, there we go. Charlie Noble is working on shooting because he's a youngster. Kana, okay, we'll do shooting for you as well. Final third for Lowono, yes, he needs to move off the ball. And then Morten Hansen, you idiot. You don't do any of that. Where's the penalty taking? Munchkin. He missed 2 penalties back to back. I mean, what are the odds, right, that a player misses 2 penalties in consecutive games? Hey, Thomas, what's your problem, child? Back in my hands. Come on, son. Oh, and I don't praise training. I'm like the kind of manager that only scolds people. The only time I praise anyone is at the end of the season. Did you win the Footballer of the Year? You did, right? Footballer of the season? Best defender? Okay, then I praise you. Other than that, you don't deserve the praise. You're not the best. What I praise you? Just like one of the rest. Simple. It's a simple game. Don't overcomplicate it. Why you want to praise? The season is ended and then you still haven't won the title. Why are you praising your players for? Hey, well done, guys. You finished 5th. Yeah, well done. You trade well. And you finished 5th. Come on. Who the hell does that? Would you really do that in real life? I mean, seriously. I want to ask you this very simple question. You guys on chat, please let me know. Are you going to praise mediocrity? Are you that kind of a person that will praise mediocrity? Okay, I will wait an entire season and see what you deliver before I praise you. Because I follow Sir Alex Ferguson's logic. Okay, and I apply to the game. Hey, gang! Oh my goodness, how are you, man? Long time no see, brother. Hope you're well. Long time, man. If you don't expect anything from there, yeah, I don't, man. No, man. I never praise them. It's worked for me. I've never praised them. Not once, and I'll never do it. I live a very simple life. Hey, guys, welcome in on the stream. Hope your stream, man. It's been a long time since you streamed, man, Cake Man, please. Hope your whole stream was good. I know you're probably rush off and do your own thing. Yeah, so thank you for popping by on the stream. Very disappointed with the finances. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. It's just money. We make 85 million every time. I'm like, show me the money. Okay, guys, once again, after this stream is done, we will... Yeah, seriously, I mean, I need to do it this way. FM Community Charity. Who's streaming? Okay, is it... Why is... Oh, yeah, it's FM King, right? Yeah, so FM King is still, I think he's doing the next shift. Yeah, we will go, once we're done, we're going to raid him. Okay, that's very simple. You find it. Oh, guys, have you seen my fine? Where do we find fines from? Guys, seriously, where is it? Where is it? I want to show you something, right? I've never, okay. How many of you have seen my code of conduct? This is my code of conduct. This is how I play the game. This is my code of conduct. It's all, because I have a thing about color, it's all got to be red. Okay? When you screw up, it's red. I don't do anything else. Miss training, 2 weeks. I make a lot of money from, if anybody misses training, because you know what happened? I mean, have you guys followed one of my previous streams where I had this drunken alcoholic who used to go, he was such a great player. He was such a good player. I even did a video on him. I praised him. He was the next Maradona. He was scoring goals. He was dribbling from defense, beating everybody and scoring goals. I hailed him. I did a nice video on him. The next thing you know, he starts missing training. Once, twice, thrice. One day, he forgot there was a Champions League game. He even missed the bus. So I couldn't even put his name down on the starting sheet. So ever since that day, when I go into the game, this is what I do. 2 weeks. Because there's no point demoting them. You'll have a nightmare bringing them back in. Go on AWOL, 2 weeks. Multiple booking ban. This is the only one I don't mind. 1 week. 2 weeks. Centaur second booking. 1 week. 2 weeks. In fact, this one should have been 2 weeks as well. Because we do have a lot of yellow cards in our game. Right? So I want to make some money. Okay. Then sent off straight rate, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. I want to find out how much money I make from fines. Yeah, is there a way to find out? I mean, it'd be amazing, right? If fines was listed here, then you'll tell you, oh, you made a million, 1.5 million from fines. Very profitable. We should find them more often. Oh man, well done by Zanko. Yeah, you guys are playing really, really well. I saw that. Yeah, I know. Why just 1 week, right? Give them a break. You know, the yellow cards we're gonna gain a lot. Yeah, I have a very aggressive team. Normally, I've got a lot of competitive streaks in my team. Right, my strikers are loaded with competitive streaks. I like to sign at least 1 or 2 strikers or 1 or 2 wingers with competitive streak. Trent 2K, how are you, man? Were you gonna ask a question about trading? Shoot. Or you can ask chat. If chat can help you out, yeah, even better still. Balotelli. Oh guys, we're playing Roma next. Okay, come on. Let's not get too cocky and overconfident. The big match coming up. No. This one. Top of this is the team I have to beat. Okay. It's my arch nemesis. But okay, another thing about games, right? You know about Dread's big matches and all that nonsense, right? Okay. I noticed I said the word nonsense. Okay. Dread big match. Do you guys know that Dread's big matches actually changes? Yeah. All right, I'll show you why. Okay, come in here. All right, when it comes to this, your rivalries, right? Your rivalries will change over time. So you got your derbies that don't change, right? So your derby is always going to be there. So it doesn't matter. So our derby is against Napoli, right? It's always a derby. Then your fierce rivals will likely, this also don't change, right? This hardly ever changes. But other rivals, they always change. Okay, why? You got your local rivals. What you have is your local rivals and your competitive rivals. Competitive rivals are all those teams, right, that basically are fighting for the same positions you are on the table. So those will change. So our current one is Fiorentina and Bari. So the game doesn't adapt. This one was a new one. So once we stay at the top, because the game still considers me as an outsider to win the title, right? So we are always fighting with Fiorentina, but Fiorentina has dropped off already. So we have to recalculate. Yeah, I would like. I don't know, man. I can't really say much. I mean, I would say that you should form your own. Okay, all right. Look at me, right? This is how I train. Okay, I show you my schedules. I've been playing this way for a long time, right? And I'm not the only one, right? So, wait, where's my schedules? There we go. Right, where's my calendar? This is how I train. Like I've got one training session all the way. Okay. I get them tactically familiar with the system. Then this is a very balanced training schedule. Of course, I got another one like this. This is a more balanced one. Okay, that I use at preseason, right? Early season until they gain tactical familiarity. This is balanced. And well, I would just why are some of us doing it and some others not doing it? Maybe you should check the SI forums as well, because there's an official response from them to SI. So yeah. You know, you gotta be, when it comes to anything that's posted online, we should be we should have a critical eye. Right? Think about it critically. And then after that, ask yourself a question. So, yeah, that's my response, man. Is there a difference for local? Yeah, local doesn't change. Competitive does. Yeah. Yeah. Local does not change. Competitive always changes. I'm waiting for my competitive to change because I'm really getting annoyed now. Because earlier it was what was it? I was like, but it doesn't change like every week or every month or ours changed the moment we became a mid-table side. Before that it was Salitana and all those guys who fighting for relegation, right? The moment we started becoming like a top 7 side, then it changed to the top 7 teams, the teams that are chasing Europe all the time. Like Fiorentina was chasing Europe. So we're still considered a team that's chasing Europe. So apparently the game thinks we're never going to get far. That is a useless game. No faith in us. Okay, Baldo, youngster, you have to play. If I get a chance to play you, Faber is here. Russo, Kasede, Krieger. Okay, since we got extra, players on the bench, you can come in. You can play here. There's substitutes 9 out of 12. 9 out of 12. That means most substitutes haven't gone yet. We don't have any more space. Sorry. You guys have missed. You guys can come. Okay, so we're playing Roma away. So how did we do against Roma the last time? Okay, let's see. No. Cancel. Past meetings. What did we do? I know some teams are going to be careful. Roma is one of them. They got their... This is Mr. Miri. Who the hell is Mr. Miri? Okay, Roma, where are you? One more time. Okay, past meetings. Yeah, if you're new to FM Trend, I would suggest going to the forums, like SI forums, getting to know that place. Yeah. And then you meet, I mean, you ask the questions, right? I'm on the tactics and training forums. I'm one of the moderators there. So, and I help people out with the game, tactics and training, and we write guides. And when I write guides, SI is actually, when I do my guides, okay, I usually get them fact checked by SI themselves. So the developers are there, like that. I did a training guide for SI. I literally wrote the training guide with the help of Hearn and Cleon. Yeah, Cleon did the mentoring part. Hearn also did some parts of the guide, and then I wrote the guide as well. So 3 of us got together to write the guide, and then the guy who was with us was another guy from the guy who made the training module, right? So he created the training module. So he also wrote huge chunks of it in the guide. So we put it out. So generally, you'll find that there are people there who are more than willing to help, and you will get a bit more clarity sometimes if you have certain questions that you might not be, if there are certain doubts in your mind about certain things. Yeah, that's a great place to go to. So if you're new to FM, I would suggest starting there. Of course, guides, video guides are all great. There's so many content creators out there, right? So, yeah, that can also be good. Yeah. DM, okay, guys. Okay. This is an interesting formation, guys. Oops. Too much of my... Why is this thing Okay. DM. They don't want to come out and play. They are basically say, we're not coming out today, brothers. We're staying home in defense. They got fullback here, say, okay, now we 1, 2, 3, 4, all of us staying at home. The ball playing with defenders is going to put one over the top. How do I play this? I play a 4-3-3. I can play a 4-3-1-2. AP inside forward. Okay, we can always change, but remember we have an injury, right, to one of our players. Okay, so Chico is okay. We're gonna give Bova. Chico, we can bring him on and then we can dial it up. Zuko, Lozano played well. Right, we still have quite a few players who are injured. Still a few players who are injured. Yeah. Still not willing to give Charlie Noble a run out. That's because you're traveling away. Okay. Let's go to the opposition instructions very quickly. Because I forgot. All right, it's double Ds, right? So I don't think I'm marking them. Yep, I'm not marking them. But we're going to trigger press on them when they make a mistake. All right, we're going to trigger press on the whole defense. Okay, we've got tight mark this one guy up top. Hard tackle the back line. Okay. All right. We're going back to letting the S-men do all the talking. Okay. We start like this, but I think we can switch to 4-3-1-2 at any time. Got a bit of they may be bottom of the table, but they've yo-yoed. They made it hard for us before. Yeah. Making it. Oh, Martins. Yeah, because I have to remember I've got a dodgy keeper, right? So until we get our world-class goalkeeper, our next world-class goalkeeper, we've managed to have one for a few seasons right in a row. Ovono. Now you're making me a bit worried. Leo would have not given in, man. Good defending. What a defensive move from Andy, man. Coming back to cover. Nice. Guy making me nervous. This is offside. It's offside. Yeah, they're playing well. I don't know what to do, no? Because they're very, very deep. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can put pressure on that group of players, right? So this will put pressure on the DM to work the ball out, right? So the DM now will have to contend with the AP in this position. Let's see what happens. I think it should put a lot more pressure on this group of players so that they're building up a play will rely on them getting the ball out to the wing backs early. So this wing back on the right flank, we will trigger a press on him. Okay. So if he loses the ball, because he's really the only one, right? The other fullback is gonna pass inside. Hey, highlight is ours. Yeah. Phew. Okay. Imagine making a change when you're streaming and you're hoping it's working. You're like, oh God, I hope it works. Come on, boys. Come on, get in there. Bite the cherry. Oh, nice. Pause them back. Clear. Who is the header? Who is the off? Good work from the boys so far. They scored. Roma, they have done it, man. This is getting annoying. Roma is giving me a lot of problems. Zozano is not the fit for us in midfield. Where's Zuko? Berate the boys again. But to be fair, Roma have controlled this game. I'm a bit disappointed with how we're playing. Let's drop the tempo. I think we can get back into this game. I think we can. Oh, they've gone into a defensive huddle. Okay, wing back attack. Hey, shish kebabs. Wing back attack. We're gonna take out Bova and bring on Chico. Saggy is tired, man. But the two defenders are the same. There's Zuko, edit, and then don't tackle hard. Tarcisio, edit, don't tackle hard. Okay, let's go. We need to get a goal, man, from somewhere. Do I have any more midfielders? Nope, we don't. Flores. Nice. Ovono, Zuko, back to Andy. What a Chico. Boom! Okay. Got a goal. Pushing Chico, asking to be a wing back. He drives to the flanks. Ovono coming in to score. Good. Now what we want to do, make sure this guy is taken off. We gotta bring on Luca Flores. He's a bit more defensively resilient. He should be able to. Boys, I gotta push, man. You gotta push. Yeah, you gotta push. I do not wanna. Demand more. One. Oh man, it's a free kick. Ooh, off the line. Off the line. Guti is not playing well. Okay, mix up. We can't make any more subs. 3 done. No. Cambiaso. Both teams want to win. Roma are just going through a bad spell. Cambiaso out wide. Oh, good work from Guti. Fatih Kanti looks for options. Chico. Why am I so dumb? Take this off. Up the tempo. You know why? Because play out defense is just going to make my transition slow. But then again, he's offside. Even though I consider myself pretty much a veteran at FM as well, I love to get some insight into the thought process here as I don't understand. I just make attacking all I do is changing method. Oh, okay. I'll explain. All right, guys. Okay. I'm trying to explain, right? I'm trying. This last change, I think I explained it, right? Okay. Now, before that, what I did was very simple. Okay. You see, we were a goal down, right? But they were attacking me. And then I wanted to take a risk. So what I wanted to do was push this wing back up. And then after they scored they scored the goal 1-0. The moment they scored the goal, they went to a huddle. They started going to a back five, right? And then they want to defend the lead. So I decided, well, if they're going to those wing backs, what I can do is I can put more pressure on the wing backs by turning these guys as their wing backs. I'll turn my boys into wing backs on attack. So they'll get up the pitch a bit more. They'll be a bit more aggressive in getting up the pitch. Then I also remove this player or defense, because when you do player or defense, the ball goes from the goalkeeper to the defender, then to the midfielder. Hey man, I don't want that. Okay, I want the ball to go up because we're looking for winners. So this is what I just done. Then we also pushed, remember this? But now I'm making a change because we've taken the lead. We're tired. We just finished a merry-go-round in Europe. I want my boys. I want this zone, because this is like a zone, right? Okay, basically creating an area where you want players to tackle. I want this zone to drop back. I don't want you to play the offside trap because we're tired. I'm not going to drop my defensive line because that means that there's going to be a distance between my fullbacks and my midfield. I don't want that to happen. So I want him to track back. Now, now what I'm doing is I'm dropping to defensive mentality, but still maintaining this. Essentially, what I'm telling my boys now is, hey, now I want you to not be... I don't need to go crazy bringing the ball forward anymore, right? Okay. So defensively, measure your passes. And then what this effect does is it drops my intensity. I can try and avoid injuries and see out the game. That's it. This was a surprisingly difficult game, man. Got to give credit where credit is due. This Roma played very well. This is one of the first few teams, right? Bottom of the table has given me such a hard time. That was a very good win, man. Oh, it was a fantastic effort. Can you talk about reaction to low bonus late goal? That is what I was pleased to see. We deserved that goal. We played well, but they were damn good. Maintain impressive unbeaten. Do you expect to carry on this form over the coming seasons? Well, yeah, we got a long way to go, man. We got a long way to go. Yeah, you play our defense for possession, right? So this is the thing about remember. This is the thing you have to remember. There's certain like fundamental changes you can make to any game, right? Okay, simple. I stream 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. In case you guys are wondering, I'm over on YouTube most of the time. So you got more questions, you can always pop in on YouTube. Because Wednesdays I do bring your tactics. You can bring your tactics over as well. So I started like this, low tempo, because I'm considering, my players have been playing for a while. I'm a bit worried. Wider with maybe this is a 4-3-3. When I started playing this game, I noticed I was defending a lot, right? They were playing a 4-2-3-1 with double DM. So I was pushing higher and higher up the pitch, and they managed to get one inside. Remember, if you notice, they got behind my defense and scored a goal. And they hit me where I was weakest here. Andy is not very good defensively. This is the reason why just now I was like going cursing and swearing. I was like, why did I not put Flores in? Now I have this, now I'm showing off already. I have this spreadsheet which I use to calculate stuff. And this is my Luca Flores. Right, this guy, he's got one of the best defensive actions in the league, okay? In the team, right? So defensive actions are here. Okay, defensive score. If I can just do this, look at that, 4.005. His defensive score is insane. He performs really well defensively. Now that's what I figured out last season. Right, so I realized that this player who is probably, because I'm playing without attributes, this player who is probably he's star player 150 million. Okay. The guy who actually plays better than him in this position is this guy. 7.5 million. So yeah, so I made a change. So this wingback, inverted winger. So sometimes what I do is I do an underlap, right? If I do an underlap, like I want to go camping, then this week, as the ball is brought up, the widest player is going to hold up the ball. When they hold up the ball, they're looking for a run happening inside, right? Somebody on the inside making these runs. So you got one guy here, you got one guy here, you got, probably not this guy. 1, 2, inside runs. So he's going to look out. If he's the widest player, he'll look out for somebody. If he's the widest player, he'll look out for somebody. And they'll try and play the passes to them. Yeah, so that's why I do an underlap sometimes, yeah. So, yeah. I'm not advocating that everybody start playing with spreadsheets. I don't. Look. I'm very against that. This bloody computer game. Who wants to play with spreadsheets, man? Yeah. So just understanding your players is quite important. Now, if you struggle to do that, just sometimes you might see things right. Actually, the simplest explanation I can give you, right, as to why one is better than the other. Okay, I'll give you. You won't believe it if I told you this. You're probably thinking it's garbage, right? It's the Moneyball data, right? Okay, let's look at the two defenders. Okay, all right. Now we got the two defenders, right? We got Luca Flores. His interception is 2.92. Andy is 2.48. Headers won 6.90. This guy 3.25. Headers won percentage 90%, 45%. Why is this guy better than this guy? Because he's better at intercepting the ball than this Joker, who's much better attribute-wise. And, and Luca Flores also does a better job at carrying the ball out of defense than this guy does. He's like 9 carries only, and this guy's got like so much, right? 13. This is clearances, basically. This it's not how many times they cleared the ball off the line. It's literally for SI is bringing the ball out of defense. That's it. Okay, so this explains. And then what's the reason why? One is 1.86, the other one is 1.65. Well, height plays a big part in this game, a major part in this game. So you got to understand how height plays a big role in this game. Yeah. No, it's not jumping reach. It's not height, brother. I don't know what the jumping reach is. I have no idea because I don't know what the attributes are. All right, so this guy is like what's this? This guy is like 1.86. And this guy is definitely way better in terms of current attribute, current ability and potential. This guy is like he was a next gen player. He was number 5 in the next gen list when we brought him over, right? Next is number 5 in the world. Okay, this guy basically was helping to print the paper for the next gen list. That's it. They ask him to come, can you distribute this to the players? Let's show them who the next gen is. So he's like, okay, I'll distribute this paper. That's as good as he got. That's the closest he got to the next gen list. Oh man, this is a great. Okay, so far we're doing okay, guys. We're doing okay. Now it comes the big one, the Milan. So right now I'm trying to rush, do a sprint all the way for this game as quickly as we can, and then the kids are going to be home in 15 minutes. And before then, what we'll do is we'll go over to our friends who are doing the charity stream. See, Tobias Augustin Anderson, this is my defender. He's one of the best defenders right now in Serie A, right? Serie A. We signed him on a free from Serie A. My pride and joy. My favorite player of FM22 is Tobias Augustin Anderson. Charlie Noble is a close second. Can't help it. Regainer Wave, how are you? Long time. Hey, welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you're well. I haven't seen you for ages, man. I think I only see you on Twitch. Okay, so we've done the deed. Now we have to play the tough game. Now this is the tough game. Flores is 100% playing, not Andy. He will not play with Andy. So notice all the difficult games. That's why I'm waiting for somebody to come in for a 80 million offer for Andy. But somebody a club was interested in signing him, but he didn't put in the bid, right? That's as close as we got so far. So match practice. Oh wait, we're gonna lighten this, right? So calendar. I think I saw match practice and something else happening on the there's I want chance creation at all costs. Okay, so this one. Yeah, chance conversion. Physical attacking move, defensive shape. No, we already got defensive shape here. So this will roll over into this game. So all I need from this game is maybe set pieces, penalty taking, attacking corners. That should be fine. We're getting plenty. Okay, please, Milan. No injuries, please. Asede is coming back. The legend. Another one of the long-time servants in the club. Damn, you've done some. Oh man, thanks, man. Regainer Wave. Palermo is fun, man. Right now, I'm definitely doing Palermo again. FM23. I'm not done with Palermo. I wanna go back to Palermo, and my goal next time in FM23 is to build a massive stadium in Sicily. I will not quit, right, until we have like a humongous stadium to rival that of the San Siro, right? Yeah. That's the goal. That's the goal, man. That's my dream. Small dream. People choose. I mean, can you imagine me telling my wife, so what's going to be a dream this year? Next year, I'm going to want to build a stadium in Sicily. She's probably going to look at me and kick my ass, man. What roles will you surround a track in a 4-2-3? A trequartista is a very mobile role that does a lot of movement, right? So you're always going to drop deep, and it's going to. I think here, a very important thing to remember, trequartista, is that you want to make sure that it's got a lot of work rate. That's all. Okay? You got to make sure it's got a lot of work rate. Yes, you need this guy to bust the gut and get into the area to score. So what I will probably do, and that's the second time, beckon with hands. I'm not going to bother too much. He's an old man. Right? He's only here to cover for one player. Trequartista, Shadow Striker, because Trequartista drops deep. Shadow Striker can come in and take the space inside forward on the right side. Inverted winger on the left. Roaming playmaker behind the Shadow Striker on the left side where the inverted winger is playing. And a box-to-box or a CM on support in the center of midfield. And then on the right side, because the gap is quite big, right? But you're playing a box center midfielder on support. Now, if you can play with the inverted wingback, I might want to in some games, because you're gonna have then you can allow the inside forward to attack. But sometimes you want to go camping, you want to put a lot more pressure, then you got to play with the wing back on the right flank. On the left flank, because you're playing with a roaming playmaker, you can also play with a fullback on attack who can go around the defense. Don't worry, the fullback is just going to pass inside because he has no other options, right? Because sometimes I like fullbacks playing alongside roaming playmakers and inverted wingers, because they don't really they don't try to beat players, right? They will pass the ball, and you've got very good roles beside him to give the ball to a roaming playmaker, inverted winger. So that's how I set up my 4-2-3-1. It's a mafioso dream, Chico D'Amico. Hey, Chico, your player, Chico, you're here, right? Have you seen the latest? Okay, we only announced the okay, guys, this is the way we play the game, right? Okay, so we got names and everything like. So Chico is one of the guys lucky enough to have a name player after him. So that's Chico. He's here. He's in the stream right now. So Chico, where are you? Oh, okay, let me find Chico first. I'm looking for Chico D'Amico. Why am I so excited? And guess what? Callum Murray and Luca Eduardo are gone, no, Chico. I don't even know that. Okay, now we can reveal attributes for one player. Okay, so where's Chico? Chico, I need to find you, man. What happened to my Chico? Is he injured? Or international duty? Chico. Look at your form. This season, one goal. You are the guy that comes from the bench and you score goals. I need a goal. Chico comes out the bench, bam, boom, into the box, scores a goal. You're a legend, man, Chico. Okay, now we're gonna reveal the attributes of the players that we release, because I did a guide, right, for you guys on goalkeepers, right, on how to sign top world-class goalkeepers or wonder kid goalkeepers, right? So, shish kebabs. I think you didn't see this guy, right? Callum Murray is the goalkeeper that we released. Okay, this is the goalkeeper I signed on a blind. I didn't see it. The only thing I had going for me when I signed this goalkeeper was the statistics, right? Save ratio and expected goals prevented. I don't know, man. But Chico is still in the club. So let's see our transfer history, right? So I'll show you all the players that we have let go. Okay, so all the players that have gone, we can show, right? Okay, so we got only players, the Callum Murray, this is the one. And Christian Kwan was our midfielder. We've been using him since we were in Serie C, right? We let him go. These were his attributes. Well, I guess we did the right thing by letting him go. Okay. Then Loris is on loan, so we can't look at him. I didn't see his attributes, don't worry. Okay. And then who else is gone? Huh? Lorenzo Pirola. This is the goalkeeper. This is the defender that we had from Serie B all the way to Serie A, right? So this is the defender that we had. And then our top defender, because we have shown our top defender on stream many times, because that's how proud I am of him. This is Tobias Augustin Anderson. This is the Serie A's best defender right now. The best defender in Serie A has these kind of attributes. Yeah, and I'm not joking about his attributes, right? Okay, milestones. He has name, Italian Serie A team of the week, Norwegian players dream team of the week, Serie A team of the week, Serie A team of the week, supporters player of the year. He's won everything. He won the best defender in Serie A as well, but not last season. I think last season was somebody else. That's a seasonal best 11. I think the season before that, their best defender of the season. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, Chico D'Amico, we still don't know his attributes, man. The only time we will see Chico's attributes is when we let him go. Because goalkeepers are so easy to find in this game, right? You want to find a world-class goalkeeper. I did a guide already, right? So if you don't know how, if you haven't seen the guide on the channel, you can go check it out. I mean, I can tell you how as well. It's not like I'm trying to send all of you guys to my. I do this because I want you to go and watch my videos. That kind of nonsense. No. You don't watch my videos. It's entirely up to you. It's your life. But here go. This is how you find out whether it's the top goalkeeper. See this advanced goalkeeping statistics? You want this one. So if you have a goalkeeper with a high, all goalkeepers should have, never sign a goalkeeper who's got a save ratio of 76% and lower. Just don't. I don't care how good he is, what game you played him in, what your friend, your grandmother, everybody told you, don't sign him. Because the average goalkeeper is supposed to save 76% of his shots. Okay, so any person who's at 76 or lower, don't bother. What you want is a goalkeeper who's got a higher save ratio. More important that you want expected goals prevented. So they should always be in this quadrant. Now Chico, Eduardo, remember Eduardo was here? All my goalkeepers have always been ending up in this quadrant. Yeah, so we don't know about him, man. We just signed this guy for 1.4 million. So this is how you find them. Yeah, some classic guy. Yeah, man. My best defender is Tobias. But if I don't win the Champions League this season, I don't know if he can last. No, that's the thing. He's already got a Serie A title. He's already won the Italian Cup. I just want to get the Champions League for him. I'll be so sad if I don't. What tactic do I play with Palermo? 4-3-1-2, 4-1-3-2. I did a video for that as well. Yeah. I explained the tactical system in that video. It's pretty simple. 4-3-3, very, very simple tactic. And then a 4-3-1-2. That's about it. Thanks for telling me your mental side. My assistant manager helped me with the Milan was conceding goals during Serie A B playoffs, but I won the second half of the season and with players with similar stats but better mentals. Yeah, mentals are very important. Yeah, it is good. Mentals, and of course, I'm huge on height, man. I think that height is a very guys. All these guys who are on international, we're gonna give them. When are they coming back? Return date 11th of October, right? So we're gonna all 11th of October. Oh, this guy is not involved. Okay, who's this guy? 11th. I just want to make sure all 11th of October, because you know why? We're gonna give them rest for the entire period. 12th of October. Okay. This guy. 12th of October. This guy. No, not counted. This guy. 12th of October. 11. Okay, good. So we're gonna, what's today's date? 8. So we're gonna give them rest for what, 3 days, right? Okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Not you. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, Faber doesn't need to rest. Hardly ever plays. Charlie Noble shouldn't rest because he also, he doesn't play every game. All right, all of you. Training, rest, 3 days. Okay. BK Eaton is at Arsenal. We sold him for 85 million. 75. Have you seen BK Eaton's stats? Chico. He is now the best goalkeeper in the world is now playing for Arsenal. Look at this. He's still performing brilliantly, man. He's at 82%, but now he's not as good as this guy, Dean Henderson. Apparently Dean Henderson is God's great gift to goalkeepers. God's great gift to managers, rather. Dean Henderson is crazy good, man. 91%. How many games did he play? So this good. Alcio, these are all the top goalkeepers, right? Luis Maximiliano has always been good, right? That one I know. I wanted to sign him as well. I can't because it's now worth about 160 million. Jose Carrasco, I can't sign him as well. It's about 160 million as well. But look at Eduardo now. He's not for sale. His value is about 180, 190 million right now. And I think he's won quite a few things. Milestones, what has he won? Awards. Now, European Champions Cup goalkeeper of the season because they won the Champions League. He left us, joined Arsenal, they won the Champions League. That very season, right? He joined them. So, man, I couldn't keep him. You can't keep these kind of players. You definitely can't keep this kind of players. You gotta just basically do the best you can, right? That's about it. They want to go and they want to play for Arsenal, you bloody gooner. Luka, your star striker is also a Serbian local. I think it's probably the same player, man, Luka Karna. I don't think there's multiple Karnas in the game. All right, so we done this. This is not a problem. We'll just put match review here. Okay, that's it. That's all we need. We'll put match review here as well. I don't know why I did that. Okay, big match, guys. Big one coming up. Okay. Oh, AC Milan. This is the huge match. The one I'm most worried about. Because we need to beat AC Milan. Or at least prevent them from beating us away. The goal is not to... Okay, the goal is not to lose, so I have to win. That's it. I have to go for it, man. We worry about the tactic that they're playing on match day itself. Age Love, yeah. You want to see my Champions League? All the way, basically... Every season we qualify for the Champions League, right? In the Champions League, every season I have won the group. We've never finished second. We've won the group every time. Okay. So we won the group. The first season we won the group. The second season, so we qualified for the Champions League. This is our third season in the Champions League. Yeah, last season we got knocked out by Arsenal. The previous season we got knocked out by Manchester United. Last season's one was embarrassing because I forgot to bring midfielders to the Champions League match. So don't tell anybody about it. I screwed up really badly. So when I went to the bench looking for substitutes, I didn't have a single midfielder. And we could have beaten Manchester United. Because we beaten them. We were leading 1-0 at Old Trafford and all I needed to do was to beat them at Old Trafford and it would be through. But we just didn't have the legs after taking the lead. I couldn't go into I couldn't bring on fresh legs for midfield and yeah, we lost. It's a sad day. It's a humbling experience because you know me, I'm having so much fun. Half the time I'm listening to music. The other half of the time I'm having something nice to drink. Yeah. And then these kind of things happen, man. I just love this game. Do you have attributes to see for who? Who do you want to see attributes for? You want to see BK Eaton's, whose attributes you want to see, man, Chico? But we can only see BK Eaton's attributes. So far, the old players who released Christian Kwan, BK Eaton, yourself, yeah. Moneyball, brother, Jack, the man. Moneyball Network Save next year. How's about it? I think that would be good. But my problem with Network Save, right, is you guys, your timing is different from my timing. You know, I mean, I take that back. Jack, I don't know what timing you have because apparently you have a 24-hour I don't sleep window. So I think it could work. Because, okay, I see this stream, right? I'm going to myself, does this guy ever sleep? I know he's got a full-time job. He can't be streaming as being his full-time job because you're like, I'm like, I play 4 hours and I want to go I want to sleep already, man. Okay, so I'm keen. I'm keen, but the timing is gonna be challenging, man. NFL is the killer. Oh man. Hey, this week is gonna be a killer, no? Ah. This week is very this next 2 your last 2 weeks have been killer. This week is gonna be crazy. Next week for you, I don't know whether you have time to play anything. Next week you're gonna be in trouble, man. All of us got a lot of work, man. Okay, here we go. But I don't mind. I think a network Moneyball save is quite fun. But the thing is, right, network Moneyball saves, right? Okay, the problem with these Moneyball saves is people have to export the data. And then, people like me, I'm exporting the data. I'm looking. I spent like 15 minutes doing this. Enjoying the data. Not studying the data. I'm just enjoying the numbers. Like, wow, so many numbers. I feel so intelligent suddenly. That kind of thing. Again, after that, I come on, and then after that, I spend. And then I might look at the numbers and not sign anybody. Could be signing somebody unrelated. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I would love to, but let's see. Oh, look, they all came back fit. Guys, this is how you manage a squad. All of them for internationals, like, we play international, come back, give them holiday, come back, all fit, no injuries. Thank you very much. Small little things about Football Manager that I wish more people would know about. Caside, the legend, is back. Thank you very much. Lozano, you go to the bench. Your time in the sun is over. Oh, I spent so much money on you, 13 million. Okay, Leones, rehab, please. We don't want your attributes to drop. Yeah, why do I do this? This is Foxy as well. Like Foxy was the first to notice this. I don't know if it was Foxy or somebody else, but somebody was the first to notice this, right? That if you do rehab for your players, no, it was somebody in SI who said it. Yeah, now I remember. Somebody in SI mentioned it. If you do rehab once it turns yellow, the drop in attributes is not as severe. Trigger, you can come off. Thomas can come on. Okay. All right, now we got our team, man. We're playing Milan. Okay, who are you playing? Milan. Long time to ask that question. Okay. All right. Okay, so what are we doing this? Okay, everything looks kosher. Casede hasn't had a lot of form. Okay, maybe we will not pressure Casede. Put Zuko in first. Okay, let's not pressure the man, okay? Can you imagine Caside? He's just come back from injury. Hey, thank God you're back, okay? He did some... He's not match sharp, that's the only problem. Bova, no, not playing Bova. Okay, Bova is starting. Flores is starting. Bella Kochap is starting. He's starting. Okay, most important thing, dribble more, correct. Okay. Tarcisio Fatikanti, Zuko, I want him to attack the center or go wide. Now we check the tactic. Okay, time to check the tactic, guys. Boom. Okay, according to the information that we got here, complete 4, inside 4, inside 4. They're going to cut in this way. They got complete wingback doing the merry-go-round. Like, I'm going to come. Oh my God, this is going to be funky, man. They're going to be very attacking. Okay, so... Center mid. Yeah, we're going to go through the middle. We're going to go through the middle. Lozano. Caside. Now I need Caside. Okay, let's bring Caside. Yeah, let's bring the legend back. The legend is going to take the pitch. Bova, Gutierrez, and Ovono. Do we want to take the game to them? Do the Fergie, man. Let's go, baby. Yeah, just this game alone. I lose, right? We're gonna go away from home. We're gonna take the match to them. Okay, we're gonna do an underlap on the left side, send one guy to look, and then yep. In that case, you know who's playing, right? Chico. Yeah. We might lose, but hell, man, it'll be a hell of a match. Where's Morten Hansen? I know I have a striker called Morten Hansen. Okay, all right, good. Fuzzy Dunlop, how are you, man? What's the deal about rehab or attribute stalls attribute decline? That's what it does once it's yellow. Yeah. Otherwise, what you'll see, sometimes you get these right massive 7-month injuries, right? Okay. So, but the rehab periods can be up to a month. So basically, what they're trying to do is to mitigate against major attribute loss. Sometimes you can get quite a few drops in some of the they get attribute drops. I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed it. I have. Okay, guys, this is it. It's AC Milan versus Palermo. This is the match. If we knock them, if we win this game, right, statement season for us. Because we won the title twice. But this is going to be the test. This is a 6-pointer as far as we're concerned. Okay, all right. Leo is back, no? Ovono. Okay, Noble might. Okay, Leones, no, we're not going to start you yet. Do we play Charlie Noble? We don't know what his attributes are. He's a bit young. I think we're putting a lot of pressure on this kid if we ask him to play. Ovono, I noticed he hasn't been playing very well. That's what we'll do. Okay, we're going to have a strike force of Hansen and Kana. If I need to switch to a 4-3-1-2, we can, because we got two good strikers in that position. Okay, so that's the plan. Been a long time, man, Fuzzy Dundalk. Haven't seen you in ages. Hope you're well. Hope the family is well. Okay, position instructions. We want to put the pressure on these two. Yep, this is fine. We will not tight mark him. Where's the trigger press? You, roaming playmaker, you're going to come out as a wing back, so I'm going to put a trigger press on you. So if you make a mistake, we got this whole area. We'll be putting pressure on the area. At least that's a theory in my head. Okay, that's a theory in my head. Okay, whether it's going to work or not, I don't know, man. Hands on hips, first time. Hands on hips, I have faith in you. Attackers, outstretched arms. Go and have some fun. No. I don't want that. Yeah, baby. Come on. Send the assistant. I don't do that. It's the match, man. Milan and Palermo. They got Diaz, they got Gabriel Vinicius. Hey, Gabriel Vinicius, when I exported the data for Serie A, he's one of the best players for creation of chances. Okay, here we go. Getting ready for the first shot in the 15-minute mark. Come on, let's go. So far, it's even Stevens, man. Almost close. 1-1. There we go. Encourage the team. Second shot coming out. Demand more. Otomori. Brahim. Okay, they're putting pressure. Sanchez the ball is with. Good challenge there from the boys in midfield. Bella Kochap. Sagustin Anderson, the man who nobody wants to sign. And it's true. Chico is in. Chico scores again. We knew that if we bought Chico on, the idea here was he's done it a few times this season by getting inside, doing those kind of fantastic runs. Chico has done it yet again. Chico, can you just stay on the stream? Don't go away. Yeah. Don't move, Chico. Do not, Chico. Have you left? Are you not there? Chico, don't even go to the toilet. Chico, please don't go to the toilet. Okay, stay. Boom! Shakalaka! It's 2. This is what you do, Chico. This is what you're capable of, Chico D'Amico, and we don't know what your attributes are like. Okay, done. We've done the start. They are all motivated. 31 minutes. Okay, what do we do? I'm tempted to dial things down. Because I'm worried about the energy levels later. I can't keep this up. Third. Let's go. Nice. Flores. That's why he's playing. Bella Kochap to Flores. Come on, Flores. Bella Kochap out to Sagustin Anderson. My captain. Chico Martins, yeah, we're attacking because we can't defend. You can't save the day. Chico again. Chicks. 1-2 buckle my shoe. He's in the area. Hansen far post. His cross wasn't good enough. Say this, okay, we want to do something. Kana is not having a good game. It's like tiring for no reason. Like, what the hell is wrong with Kana? Okay. Right, guys. It's a start, man. It's a start. I need to build toilet. Yeah, you have to build a toilet next to the PC. I don't care. You don't leave. Okay. You do not leave. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, okay, guys. I gotta keep calm. It's gonna be massive, if we can do this. Defenders. Pump fist. Keep going. You know the ability to make the difference. Okay, pump fist. Keep going, guys. Keep going. It's first time we're doing team talks. You guys know me for so long, right? I never do team talks. Okay, this is where I get worried. Nice. Okay, this intensity we can't keep up. There, I knew it. I can't keep this intensity going. I can't keep this intensity. This intensity is going to kill me. Okay, Chico now doesn't have to do all that running, right? Okay, so I'm going to do that. The underlap also I'm going to remove. Because this is actually a very attacking left side. I can get into a lot of trouble. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this. I'm going to remove this. The reason why I'm doing this is very simple. How I play in the first half was a zone of compression. Essentially, I've got a zone of compression in their half. I'm literally playing the game in their half. I'm throttling the game. But my players are going to get tired very, very fast. So what I'm doing right now is I'm telling the boys now, when a ball, because I know my defenders are slow, right? We've seen it a few times, right? Balls over the top and they go, this ball came over the top. So yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing this so they can track back. We're dropping it all the way down to cautious. Gotta start seeing out the game from the 48th minute, man. See, it's very risky. Very risky. Goal awarded. We're doing team talks, right? Yeah, I know. This is gonna be tough, man. Okay, no more player defense. Oh, we're not doing player defense. I want to throttle the game for a while. It's risky, I know, because they'll come at me. I've given them room to come at me. Okay, done. Hansen is gonna come here. Kana is just not doing enough. Oh no. The next substitute was supposed to be these guys. Let's go. Dialing it up. Oh, don't dial it up, dodge it. Okay. Pray AC Milan goal. Okay, Cassidy coming off. Okay, good. Alright, we got Cassidy coming off. Zuko is coming on. This is a throw from Chico. Chico finds Gutierrez. Does he have the legs? He gets in, takes a shot. This is good work from the boys so far. Okay. We are controlling this game. Hopefully we have enough in the tank to see it through. Making sub. We're going to keep that pressure on their left flank going. We're going to bring on Charlie Noble, the youngster. Give him a chance. I know it's a couple of minutes, but he has to learn what it means to be a player for this club. He's only 17 years old. We're going to talk to him. He's undoubtedly feeling the pressure. We're going to say, no pressure on the boy. I want him to experience this. These are what matches are like here at Palermo. Yeah! We went to Milan and we took 3 points from them. And there is a new team at the top of the table in the Serie A. Their name, Palermo. Oh my goodness, what a run, man. Do you know how we started? We started with opening day defeat to Verona. You know, this match was so painful for me. 3.5. We kept hammering. We hit the woodwork 3 bloody times. I had faith in the boys. But of course, we started with this 17-year-old Jika Priya. He's from our academy too. So we've been giving our academy players a lot of game time as well. But then we kept it going, man. We beaten Milan. But now we got to think about the next match, guys. We need the boys to be fit for the next game. So Chico, Tobias, Abel, we need Flores playing Hertha Berlin. It's going to be a big game. So we're going to ask these boys to we're going to rest them. Kasede needs to be rested as well. We're going to slowly bring him back into the first team. We don't want to lose him for the next season. Luka Kana, I'm a bit disappointed with him though. He plays better in a 4-3-1-2. Okay. We'll have to get the best out of him because this is a failure on my part, right? It's a failure on my part. I think we can get him to perform because he does create a lot of chances in a 4-3-1-2 for the other striker. So when I put him Karna and Hansen together, oh man, they're a phenomenal combination. All right, so we're going to give them a rest day for 1 day. Nice. Noble set for pay increase. Charlie Noble. Victory commands respect. Do you feel you have the upper hand over Stefano Pioli when it comes to mind games now? Of course. Because of course I have. I don't get a chance to say he's a specialist in failure. The Atlanta manager hates me because that's what I said to him. We beat Atlanta. The option came out to say he's a specialist in failure. I took it. And that's it, man, guys. So what are we going to do now? It's a fantastic win, man. Yes, you have permission to go to the toilet. But we're also going to be raiding our friend over at FM King. We're going to be raiding FM King very, very soon. He's in doing this, the charity stream right now. Of course, we don't need to see my face. Okay. On that side. We're going to raid him very soon. So I want to thank everybody for coming in on today's stream. You've been absolutely fantastic. It is an incredible journey that we've just had. We have, what a run. What a run. We are back in the Champions League. We are top of the table in Serie A. And we still need to sign a keeper. But if Hugo Martins can keep this going, because we think he has the, we think he can do it, right? But it's a risk because we sold a keeper worth 85 million, and we brought in a keeper worth 1 million based on statistics only. So it's going to be crazy. So what we're going to do right now is that the FM charity stream is happening, right? So we want to go we want to go and support that. So please join me as we go to raid FM King. He is now streaming the show. So show the love. Once again, if you can support the Cancer Research UK, please do so. It's a cause that's also very close to my heart. So I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And if you want to see more of this, tomorrow is Bring Your Tactics. Yeah. Then Friday is, of course, the Palermo will continue. So see you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye.